you about the different materials that you can use besides just regular cotton to make your mask, because I've been slightly obsessed with these masks for at least a week and a half now, and I think I have gotten into a groove where I actually will have a decent mask. I did a video that was pretty silly about a mask that I made using air filters, air conditioner filters. And it didn't come out that well back then. However, I'm going to revisit that because I feel like I've gotten better in all of my trials with making masks for other things. But the thing about the air filters that may make a good mask is that they are designed to filter out allergens, dust, and the higher the quality, they will filter out viruses. And this is a 10. It's recommended that you get a 12 or higher, but where I bought this was they only had, the highest was a 10. However, if you peel back the wire, you can pull it out and then you have a mask. And the good thing about this is it already has the built-in pleats. So stay tuned. I'm going to make a better mask out of this material. I may merge other materials. And on a video that I was trolling, and just another video where I was watching their mask making technique, I jumped into the comments and I told people, if you don't have elastic, because most of the stores are sold out of elastic, you can go to the dollar store. I mean, you might have to go to 1 or 2 or 3 different dollar stores, particularly Dollar Tree. That's the one that I go to. That's my favorite. Not being paid to say that, but the Dollar Tree is my favorite out of all the dollar stores because there's so many resources. And the bigger the Dollar Tree, the more that they have. Like, if you're painting walls, you can get all your painting materials there. Like, don't waste your money because, like, say I bought spackle for like $3 at Home Depot, $1 at the dollar store. Anyhow, so these are the headbands that I found at the dollar store. And these came 5 to a pack. I got another pack for 6 because it was kind of slim pickings. So they come in 4 packs, 5 packs, and 6 packs. Of course, 6 packs is more bang for your buck. However, I was just in Walgreens and I saw that they had an abundance of Scoonchy brand headbands. However, it was $7.99 for like 8, so you're essentially paying $8 a band. So this is like 5 bands for $1. So go figure. So that brings me to the next material. This material I think is the closest to the actual masks, that surgical masks that are recommended. Here's one. This is the one I've had for several weeks now. And you should only wear it one time. However, I mean, I'm grocery shopping for people. So I'm actually putting my life at risk grocery shopping for people. So that's why I'm kind of obsessed with this whole mask thing, because the hand situation, I can avoid touching my face as much as possible. And because when you have on gloves, you're kind of cross-contaminating. I know you probably saw that viral video where the doctor or nurse or whatever she was showing how germs spread through gloves. However, a mask will protect you for your nasal passages, and it'll also protect you from spreading out through saliva. However, I mean, I'm questioning the whole eye thing because it can get in through your eyes, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're back to talking about different materials. So the material that I found, well, that I actually discovered, something I already had because I have a dog from 12 years ago when I adopted her. I thought that, I need to buy puppy pads, but she was already potty trained when I got her. Go figure. Anyhow, so a puppy pad. And there's actually videos out there where this guy, he made the most precise puppy pad mask. And it looks like sweatshop material. And that's horrible to say, but that's the only thing that came to mind. But what you need to do if you're going to use a puppy pad is tear off the back layer, because you can't breathe if you have this back layer on, because the back layer is to protect urine from going through when a puppy pees on it. So when you tear off the back layer, it might fray a little bit, and that's what happened to my first mask that I made, and I didn't really measure it properly, but I'm going to revisit this in another video. But puppy pads, and they are in abundance. I told you I grocery shop. In Target, you can find puppy pads on the shelves. Go to Target, get you some puppy pads. Go to Petco, go to PetSmart. Those stores are still open. You can go in and get puppy pads and make you a mask. But the next thing that I found, and I don't know how good it is as far as protection, but I found that Brillo makes reusable wipes. And it has kind of a funky design. So I made, and it's almost that fabric. Now mind you, it has holes to breathe through. So if you're going to use a Brillo pad, make sure you layer it several times over. But the good thing about the Brillo pad is if you cut it in half, it's already kind of cut for you because the creases, the guides are already there. It's like 10 by 6 already. And that's kind of the recommended size for your mask to create pleats, which I did. I did one with rope before I decided to put elastic on because I just kind of sewed. And it's a tacky sew job. I'm not claiming to be a seamstress. I'm not. I've had this sewing machine for over 15 years, pulled it out maybe 3 times. So that shows you. I can barely sew a straight line, didn't put in matching thread, but it works. It goes over my mouth, and it works. So maybe next time when I make it, I'm going to just do it 3 times over for more protection. Because it's pretty much like maybe 2 steps up from a paper towel, which I have seen people making paper towel masks. But think about it. Paper towel, you get water on it, it's done. But I will say, I warn people from all the cutesy, like this one, cutesy mask. Oopsie, I broke it. But cutesy mask out of cotton, because one, cotton has huge pores, if you will. It's breathable. But the thing is, if you're going to use cotton, make sure you put some sort of filter in. Now the next thing I'm going to attempt to research for you is this whole activated charcoal thing that I've been seeing in like Instagram paid ads. People selling these masks on Instagram. You click on it, it goes nowhere, or it goes somewhere and they double charge you. Beware of these Instagram mask ads, by the way. But I'm going to research that to see what actually, because I know activated charcoal, they use it in filters now, and they use it for everything. Use it for the teeth or whatever. But I just want everybody to stay safe and also focus on your immunity. But that's another video that I'm going to make later. So, blessings to all, health to all, inshallah.